Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I am effing miserable. I warn you now, this video update is going to be nothing but a gigantic rant. So, if you're one of those that only watches the first few minutes, you might as well quit now. Because I am not a happy camper. Okay, see, it is 10:15 Central Time, and I am in Grand Prairie, Texas at the Home Depot, DC, waiting to be called in for a live load for my delivery to El Dorado, Arkansas, due on Monday by 10 a.m. After we talked yesterday, I left Oklahoma City after washing the truck. Nice and pretty, beautiful day. So the truck stayed real good, nice, clean when I got here. I got into Dallas about 7:15, and I parked near my house at a home improvement center. I had parked there numerous times before, and I called the store and spoke with the store manager, let him know who I was, trucking company, all that stuff, to make sure that it was still okay that I could park there. He gave me the A-OK, said not a problem, as long as I park where I usually do, so I'm out of the way. That was cool. So I parked the truck, called the wife, she came and picked me up. We went over to Outback Steakhouse for a late wedding anniversary dinner. Our anniversary was this past week, but I was on the road, of course. So we had a couple of adult beverages, some steaks, appetizers. We had a good meal. And then we left and went back to the truck and grabbed my pillow out of it. And then went on and went to Walmart. I did my grocery shopping for the week, drinks and food and stuff like that. And then we went home. Stayed up a little bit, watched the news, stuff about the inauguration, all that jazz, and then went to bed about midnight. Got up at 6:30 this morning, got ready to go. Me and my wife got in the car. She drove me over to pick up my truck, and my truck was gone. Gone. Well, I knew it hadn't been stolen because it didn't have any freight on it. So I started poking around. I found a sign, a brand new sign, one that from a towing company that had never been there before. At least that wasn't there the last time I parked there. Called them up, and sure enough, they towed my damn truck because it was illegally parked, they said. So I went inside to talk to the store manager and talk to her, and she spoke with, called them up to try to get them to release the vehicle. And they said, well, they'll have to research it, and they would get back to her. Well, I'll tell you right now, that meant they weren't going to do it. So I had to call around, figure out what to do. The company issued me an EFS check so I could pay for it, though it's coming out of my paycheck. $1,100. $1,100 to tow the truck and trailer about 8 miles. Well, I got an EFS check, got the authorization code, wrote it out, went over there, gave it to them. Come to find out, they say that they actually disconnected the truck from the trailer and towed them both separately to their yard. I don't buy that for a minute. Unfortunately, I did not have my dash cam turned on, or I would have recorded the tow, front and back view, to see if they'd actually done that. So that's why it was so expensive. It was $500, over $500 each, plus storage and a bunch of other junk. And then $100 police notification that they towed it. What? The police don't charge a fee. It's just another scam. So it is a scam. It's a BS crap. And by the time I finally got the truck, got everything else, I'm 2 hours late for my appointment. Home Depot don't seem to care. But I know they do, because I'm the only person waiting to go inside and load. And I haven't been called in yet. I've been here 15 minutes. So, my day has already started off crap. Crap, 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 crap. That's just it. I don't often rant in these videos, but I'm ranting today. It is the biggest scam. So, I got to get a hold of the store manager. It's not going to do any good probably at this point to find out if he was aware of it or what. When I talked to the morning manager, she said that they were not aware that any vehicles were towed. And they didn't authorize any. At least not from where I was parked, because there was 2 trucks back there. There was me and there was another guy. And his truck was gone too. And I tried to call him about 15 minutes ago because I've talked to him before, and he's not answering his phone. And I know he parks there a whole hell of a lot more than I do. So, needless to say, I'm out $1,100 because the company will charge me back for it. I am probably going to get a service failure for being 2 hours late, though I might get out of that. It will take me a month of work to recover from this thing. I am not happy. I mean, it's not Maverick's fault. It's the towing company. They willy-nilly at 2:42 in the morning towed my truck. And I know what time it was because when they hooked my truck up and started towing it, the Qualcomm put me in drive mode. And then left me in on duty after they parked the truck. So I had to go through regulatory this morning to get my logs fixed so I could come over here and work. On top of it all, now that I'm late, even if I go all the way to El Dorado and park at the store, which I can do because I have to have a delivery there, and spend the weekend waiting there instead of going to the truck stop that's close, I will not get a reset for this weekend. Bollocks! So there you go. My wife thinks I ought to sue him. I am going to call and file a complaint with the Texas tow board or whatever the hell they're called, because they towed the vehicle from a property where it had permission to be. But at this point, I'm out the money. At a time when my income is already down. I'm having serious issues with bills as far as, getting stuff paid on time. I guess that's it. There isn't a loading video because this is Home Depot and there's nothing to see. Y'all have seen this one before. I guess we'll talk on Monday when I'm hopefully in a better mood. Until then, keep the shiny side up. 73s. Be safe.